Mark Rich, who gave him about $500,000 for the Clinton library. I mean, it's an unfettered power, and I can see the president taking great joy in righting these wrongs. He did that with Scooter Libby, who had done nothing wrong. He had one testimony, and somebody else had a differing testimony, and Scooter got indicted. And here's another thread here. It's not just James Comey. It's also Patrick Fitzgerald. And those of us in the criminal defense business know that these are
with him, the prosecutor,
two of the most despicable, despised, unethical prosecutors to ever come down.
Are you saying, though, I want to be clear, because you're talking about his unfettered power, and I want to talk more about that because it is, but it is with reason. But first, are you saying he would pardon them? We're talking about Cohen. We're talking about Manafort. We're talking about Flynn. You're saying, yeah, de facto,
I have no idea.
Pardon them?
Why would I know? I would have no idea. He hadn't pardoned them yet, and he could have. So I'm saying that the lawyers for these people don't need to see a pardon for somebody else to figure out that the president has pardon power. They already know it. We learn it the first year in law school.
So when you talk about his unfettered power, I want to ask you about that because, first of all, I did mention the last three presidents for a reason, and that is it is unusual to do it this way. There are plenty of pardons. I'm sure we could all go through everybody and say, what about that one? What about that one? People don't all agree, and they might have been crazy. The point is they each waited nearly 2 years before their first pardon. And they did it through the Department of Justice.
No. Bill Clinton did 40 pardons that did not go through the Department of Justice. That's not accurate.
Why isn't Trump going through the Department of Justice?
I don't know why did Bill Clinton do 40 of them that did not go through the Department of Justice. Because I can tell you the Department of Justice sucks its thumb and waits years to ever get something through. This is a much better way to do it, and there is no requirement that he goes through the Department of Justice.
No, there isn't, right? It's been executive order that it's been done that way in the past, but part of the reason, Victoria, you know, I know, and hopefully our viewers know, it's been done that way, is to take away the appearance that a president is doing something for personal reasons, for political gain. And you're talking about a president here who is pardoning people who Jim Comey, look at Martha Stewart, right? He's dangled out that pardon today. Jim Comey obviously built the case against her. Or we're talking...
And many people criticized Jim Comey for it. It was a really picayune case.
But shouldn't he care
ridiculous.
about
this case
disappearing to be a personal issue or something about his own political point of view about the Obama administration and the FBI?
No, these are people. He is righting wrongs. Dinesh D'Souza was wrongly prosecuted. He made total of $20,000, 2 contributions, and paid people back for 2 contributions for a good friend of his who was running for the Senate, and he was criminally prosecuted. That does not happen. And on top of that, the lawyers for the Eric Holder Justice Department misled the court, cited case law wrongly, and for that they were chewed out, and he was never sent to prison because they were trying to get him to prison. Usually, that kind of conduct is met with a